Alright guys, so we have Astral against Got Him. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen? Honestly, I think Astral's gonna take it. Like Astral and Got Him, they're, Astral, I watch their stream all the time. They're a team that practices a lot. They're really serious about the game, but they also like to have fun. That's always fun to see. And that's really what you want to have as a team, You can't always be serious or else you're just gonna burn out. So they seem to have a good synergy, and they seem really... Ooh, so that's a little loud. There you go. They seem to be a really strong team. There you go, that should be good. And Got Him kind of came out of nowhere, and they took a map, sorry, from who it was. Yeah, it was Orbit, and that was just amazing. No one expected that, and it was on Hereford base, so they might actually cause another upset. I'd like to see that. I'd really like to see that. So it looks like they chose the basement, just really standard stuff. They're gonna put lots of barbed wire on the A site. It looks like they don't have a site shield on the A site. It's a really good position, and they don't have a site shield on the stairs as well. So it looks like no team is looking to get the early picks. You just have Amethyst. I'm probably butchering his name. He's gonna hold that angle, but yeah, no one's trying to get shots on the parking. So I don't think anything is going to happen in the very, very early game. This wall right here, the wall he's aiming at, sometimes people like to shoot. They just shoot, with the pistol, and then you just look at the light that the little holes make, and then you can shoot people from there. As soon as the little dots become black, which means that someone is, right behind that hole. Now Gunavik has a pretty strong position. He's gonna stop Bandit from doing the battery trick on the delivery hole, which is the wall he's watching right now. This is called delivery. Pennypecker picks one kill, and there should be a fight right now here in between Ash and Bandit. And it looks like, yeah, there you go. Bandit's gonna be pushed away from just too much crossfire, and it looks like, oh, they got a pick here. Who died? There you go. It's okay, so he's safe actually. No one's in A right now. No one's pushing out of A. Zed might actually do it. Yeah, Zed might do it. And there you go. Zed picks up the kill. Nicely done by Zed. Nice game sense. And yeah. Nice game sense. Nice communication as well. I don't think Zed was the one that downed him. I might actually be wrong on that. But alright, so it looks like Got Him is not pushing anything right now. They're just holding the angles. They have a lot of crossfire, but the time's running down, and ESL is 3 minutes, so you really have to have a set plan and stick with it. You can't really hesitate. Zed, wow, okay. He pushes out. Really nicely done. So there you go. That's the peeker's advantage. Very nicely done, Zed. And he knew exactly where he was, and he knew that no one had his back. Zed owning that position. Honestly, that position is pretty hard to play because there's a lot of crossfire. As you can see, there's like 180 degrees of vision for that you have to worry about, and Zed is actually doing some good work. Let's see what's going on here. My bad, I missed it. So the A side tried to push with the bomb. Oh, that's actually huge. So yeah. So Astral looks like they're gonna pick that one up, and really easy round for them. Pennypecker, the last man alive. He's gonna try and clutch it. IQ. He gets one kill, and he got another one, and he should die to that one. Yeah, just not enough bullets in the mag, and I mean the AUG is a really great weapon, but it's just not gonna happen all that much. Honestly, this round I gotta give it to Zed. Usually when Bandit gets all of these crossfire on him, he has to pull back. In my team, I recall, my Bandit kept staying there, and he thought he had it, but every time he would die, and it looks like it's the same thing for every team. Like Bandit loves to stay there, even though it's not really effective. But I guess it's not true anymore. We'll just have to wait to get a bigger sample size. But I'm surprised that that Zed actually did all those kills. It's gotta be other things though, it can't be just Zed playing really good. It can be that Ganim didn't really do everything right. Maybe they didn't synchronize enough. When you peek in this game, you really have to peek at the same time. You can't afford to peek one by one like they did. So maybe it's just that. Maybe it's a lack of communication, lack of whatever. But you know, let's not harp too much about it. I mean, it's just a single round. It might be a one-off. So there you go. There's the side shield that I was talking about. That side shield forces the attackers. Let's go. Let's just jump on it. So actually, yeah, he won't go close to the side shield, but it forces the attackers to jump over, which places them. You know, when you land from a vault, it places you in the same spot every time, and so it makes you very predictable. And so you have to jump over to land on the barbed wire, which is just brutal. So, you know, if you want to fight, you're gonna have to commit a lot. Astral taking the delivery hold first. This is actually pretty uncommon, I guess I would say. Usually you get the ash hole, which is right here. Oh, they did. Okay, never mind. And then you can stop Bandit from doing the battery trick. Thermite is actually going to start pushing the container, and he's gonna get the crossfire right there. He's gonna get the trapdoor. And then as soon as Thermite uses both of his charge successfully, he loses a lot of importance, and so, you know, it allows him to play very aggressive, which is what you want. You want your 5 men to be aggressive at the same time. You don't want them to go one by one, basically. So you want Thermite to be... Oh! Okay, so really fast push here. Not quite sure what happened. Okay, so Sov died. And, so that position right here is pretty good if you stay there, but he's actually pushing. Okay, GG knows that he pushed there. They heard him for sure, so they know that he's in the locker room. Here's a little 1v1 engagement. They should be pushing the stairs, so Astral should be pushing, not Astral, but yes, my bad. Astral should be pushing all the angles at the same time. It doesn't look like they're pushing the angles at the same time right now. Yeah, there you go. Zed picks up 1 kill. Let's look at Zed here. So they're trying to set up the angles. It's just that they're a little slower on one side, and you know, Ash is committed. There's no more committed than that. And there you go. She goes down. Zed is going to go in the ladder, sorry, and he's gonna try and push the B site. Very common angle, but you know, he gets taken out. Nicely done. Wow, what a wall bang. Nicely done. It looks easy for us because we have the X-ray, but they don't have the X-ray, right? So nicely done. So 30 seconds on Thermite. It looks like the defenders will win again. This is gonna be brutal. Thermite has low HP. He's gonna have to push out. He doesn't have the diffuser. He has to kill, and it looks like he's just gonna try and reload and play it slow. Nah, there's no way he's gonna get it. There you go. Crossfire. Nicely done. As expected, you know, when you're low HP, you're in a predictable spot, and you don't know where the enemy is. It's really tough. That would have been a sick play. So it looks like the defenders win both rounds without being too aggressive in the early phase of the match, which is honestly surprising, I guess. Usually you have the defenders, you know, they try and put lots of pressure on the attackers to waste their time. In lower ranked games, you try to get kills. In higher end ranked games, you try and just slow them. You know, you menace them with the ability to get a kill if the attackers don't really, you know, don't approach the building safely. And by doing that, you're actually causing them to waste a lot of their time. The name at the top are switched. Okay, thanks for saying, dude. Yeah, I might actually there you go. I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to do the graphics all that much. We'll get that figure out soon. So okay, let's talk about the position. So they took, okay, so this position is actually really interesting. It came up recently in the metagame. So the idea is to defend the whole first floor and to make a lot of holes in the wall that you see in B, the big hole that you see, and then you make a lot of holes and you defend the B from the outside. You have no one in B. You could go in the very corner in the center of the screen right here where the trapdoor is, but that's just a really dangerous location. So, you know, I guess that's a good location for like Frost or something, but for something else than Frost, it's hard to play because you're gonna get flashbanged. You know, you're just gonna get screwed by all kinds of crossfire. So Zed is gonna do the battery trick here, and ooh, lots of damage. He's gonna go down to 70 HP if I can remember correctly. So nicely done by Zed. He predicted it without Thermite even placing it, so that's extra HP. Always fun to see. So here it is right now. As you can see, they're just trying to do the battery trick, and it's he could get it. We have some fight with Amethyst. Oh, okay, so Gunavik is trying to suppress FPSZ, but FPSZ is actually very safe where he is. I'm going to show you there's a wall on his left, and it's a brick wall, so he's safe. And FPSZ is just, there's so much noise around him, he can't, you know, he can't really figure out where it is, so he's just spamming the batteries in the hope that he gets the thermite charge. And it looks like he's successful, you know, it's working out. There's only 2 walls. Oh, and never mind, he's not successful, he's going to have to pull back. So there's only 2 walls, so there's good chances of him getting it without really hearing anyone. So he's going to hold the angle prone. The reason why you see lots of people go prone is because if you're playing against very good opponents, they're going to have good, nice try with the C4. They're going to have good crosshair placement. And crosshair placement is at head level. And with an ACOG, you can't see people that are prone. There we go, nice pick on Thermite, and he's gonna try and get, oh, double kill, nicely done, nicely done. So he secures that flank. Gunavik is in the B side, however, but I'm not sure that Amethyst knows. Yes, Amethyst knows that he's on, actually, does he know? Let's go see. Oh, okay, sorry, my controls are bad. Yeah, he doesn't know. So Amethyst, Gunavik might get a kill here on Amethyst if Amethyst tries to rotate in between the other sites. Yeah, it's just a hard situation. He's gonna get the kill, but now everyone knows where he is. He's gonna have to run and choose a side to commit to, and there you go. He gets picked off. So nicely done, nice defense, strong defense. Again, like, you know, FPSZ doing work. I don't wanna seem biased and like sound like a FPSZ fanboy or something. But truly, like, unbiased, you know, opinion, like FPSZ really did a good job here. He held the push really long. He wasted two operators' time for, you know, such a long time, and then he got the kills on both of them. So really nicely done.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Oops, my bad. I actually... Was my mic muted the whole time? I hope not. Jesus. Because I muted my mic and I opened up my my drink, and when I clicked on the mute again, it unmuted, so I'm hoping I was unmuted the whole time. Alright, so we've got... okay, let's see what position they took. Oh, this is such a good position. I really like this position. Alright, so the idea here is to defend the B site from the A site. So in the A site, you have such a good position, and Frost is in there right now, and she just left. Okay, so I can't really show you clearly, but there is a murder hole that you can make in the top left side of A, and you can see the door right under there. You can see the door from there. You see? There you go. He's making it, and there you go. So they can't really plant anymore. He's making a much bigger hole than expected. Usually you just make a small gap. And there you go. Thermite is going to get the charge. Nicely done. Got him not really trying to get the battery trick done all that much. It's surprising. So Doc is trying to push back on the site. There you go. He's trying to clean the recruit shield. They're gonna double team him though. Doc should be pushing right now. Okay, so he didn't push, but Penny Pecker got him, and he's gonna gas him. That's brutal. Ash right there with the flank, nicely done. Doc wasn't paying attention, and wow. Okay, Frost cleans up. Nicely done. Frost is such a good operator in those situations. When you go upstairs and you know, you just have a lot of operators in front of you. The shotgun is just so good. It's a one-shot kill, and there's a lot of situations in which it's better than the SMG that's available for Frost. So nicely done by Frost, and there you go. Astral should be, you know, they're trying to go for the clutch, but it's gonna be really tough. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. He does have the diffuser, so that's a good thing, and he's using the AR-33, which is very uncommon. And nice shot from Doc, I suppose. Let's see that in the replay. Oh, so it was much clearer than I thought, because I have the X-ray, right? So it's a little hard for me to see in the murder holes what vision they had. So Astral really I don't know. I thought Astral was gonna get that one in the bag, but Gotham is playing so good right now. It's surprising because Gotham, like I said earlier, Gotham came out of nowhere, and no one. You know, I'm not. You know, I'm not. This is not a bad thing. This is fun. This is fine. You know, like Astral is a team that streams a lot. So my voice is going out right now. This is not gonna be a good night. Okay, so yeah, Astral is the team that streams a lot, and got him. I didn't really see their stream all that much, so you know, I wasn't expecting them to do all that well. I mean, you know, I didn't really see them doing anything crazy, but here they are. I mean, they took a map off of orbit, and here they are, like tying it up against Astral. I've got to say though, the two matches that Gotham played really good on was on Hereford base. Both of the match were on Hereford base, so it might be their map, right? And Astral might not know this. My voice is going out right now. So yeah, Astral might not know this, and they didn't ban the map. So, all right. So there you go. The door here, the window being taken out. You know, of course, it's gonna waste a lot of time. This is exactly what I was saying. So when you take out windows like this, you're just wasting lots of time on the attacker, because they have to look at it. They have to be careful. And there you go. They approached the building very carefully, thus wasting a lot of time. They wasted, you know, maybe 15, 20 seconds more than if they didn't destroy the windows. So he's gonna get the delivery hole right here, and FPSZ is not gonna get the battery trick. Nicely done. And let's go on FPSZ, because the action seems to be on his side. You gotta get used to those controls. Nice pick by him. I don't know what that guy was looking at. Maybe he was looking at he was looking at the wall on the first floor. You just failed to mute. Okay, good. That's good to hear. That would have been scary. A silent first 3 or 4 rounds or something. So, alright, so they're in the first, the attackers got in the first floor, and it looks like, oh, so we have a flank here from Frost. Frost doesn't know where they are, but she knows that, you know, she's flanking right now. That's all she knows. She's just gonna hear Penny Pecker. Yeah, she's gonna go and get Penny, or unless Penny dies. So Penny got 1 kill. That should trigger Frost to push down the stairs and get her. There you go, nicely done. And he's gonna go right up the stairs again, or no, he's not. He's gonna go and flank the container. It looks like as soon as the defenders will, you know, understand that there's someone in container, will learn that there's someone in container, they'll tell Frost to go and flank. That's, you know, just straight up good communication with your roamers, which is a very crucial thing to have in Rainbow Six. And oh my god, it looks like he's droning. It's so unlucky. And there you go. He didn't quite look. He didn't quite clear the rooms, and just unlucky timing, and he gets taken out. So Lemon Squeezy is gonna try and clutch, but there's 30 seconds left. It looks like every single round are like that. It's very one-sided right now. I've got to say, you know, 3v1s, 4v1s. It looks really tough for the attackers every time. It looks like the defenders are just winning over and over again right now.
15 seconds left.
He has to push. There you go. He gets taken out.
Attackers have been eliminated.
That's just tough. That's just brutal. But and it was Frost too. That's, you know, insult to injury. Frost was the one that kind of took out the entire team. She got 3 kills, as far as I know. She might have got 4. So nicely done by Frost. Nice roaming. That's what I call a passive roaming, which is when you hide. Let's say on this map, it's very easy because there's a lot of rooms that are not used generally. So, you know, for example, if you're in the basement, no one's really gonna go on the second floor, let's say in a random room in the corner, right? And so you just hide there, and then you wait until your team tells you, hey, you know, they're pushing the stairs, and then you go in and you flank. So really, that's called passive roaming. Active roaming would be, you know, you run around the building. Passive roaming would be you just don't move and you wait until your team calls you. And it's so strong when you're playing a character like Frost, because Frost has the potential to ace. You know, if like the whole team is in front of you, you're just gonna one shot everybody and you're gonna ace. So nicely done. Everyone's hype in the chat right now.
10 seconds remaining.
Someone says, "Guess you need a lot of training."
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers
Yeah, I'm just gonna learn to do it.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So I mean, here we see Frost. Actually, she's gonna be playing in the bandit spot, which is kind of weird. We have so Smoke will be the one roaming here. He might. So he's gonna be fighting. And they didn't reinforce the back of container. There you go. That's not reinforced, so it's gonna be tough for him to stay there, and that's a good decision. He just drops down, and actually he's gonna go back up. Let's see. He goes back up, and he's gonna try and defend it. Oh, actually, very nice spot. I didn't know about this. Very nice. So he's just gonna wait, and he's going to hopefully take off a little bit of HP from the attackers if they go in container. There you go. Now they're getting the delivery hole as per usual, and he's going to rotate to the first floor. Doesn't look like he has any interest in using that right now. Wow, okay. So Thatcher is droning, but the position he's in right now is kind of weird. When he gets off his drone, you'll see he's... Okay, never mind. He got cover, okay. I thought he was on the right side of this. It was really weird in bird's eye view. So it looks like it's a very slow push, methodical. They're droning a lot right now. The recruit shield, let's look at that. That's really interesting to see. It came back in the metagame. You know, no one used it after the quick scope was nerfed, and some people are actually using it right now. So it came back, and I mean, it's always fun to see a good recruit shield player, and I think he's a really good one. I heard. So the thing that the recruit shield is good at is scouting. See, right now he's scouting. He's telling his team what's going on, where the enemies are. Hopefully his team is going to do, you know, a more effective push with that knowledge. Nice pick. Frost tried to go in locker and she got picked off. Let's see where the action is. So we have Thermite. He has a strong angle here, and he's just going to stop any reinforcement coming from the B side if they push from right to left. As you can see, I'm pretty sure they know that there's someone on the A side. Yeah, so there you go. He gets the pick, and everyone wins their fight. Everyone wins their 1v1. Nicely done. They just stormed it. So that was a nice approach by Astral, really showing the power, you know, the strength of knowledge here. I mean, they all drone. It seemed like they took an eternity, you know, to go in, and they even used the recruit shield to get extra information. And then after that, they got all of that information. They just pushed in confidently, and they didn't even try to get the bomb down. They didn't even try to, you know, get a nice setup. Well, nice setup on the bomb. I mean, you know, like push in the A site, let's say, and then you defend it from there. No, they just knew exactly where the defenders were, and they pushed, you know, all synchronized, which is very important. And after that, they won pretty much all their fights, 1v1s. I mean, you know, that's you can't really say much. A team that wins their fights, it's just so strong. A team like Orbit, you know, that's why they're such a good team. They have really talented players, so they're gonna win more 1v1s, and so you don't really need to get that tactical edge so much. right? As other teams. When you have really talented players, that tactical edge becomes a little bit less important. If someone is in a 1v1 and he's not really, you know, he doesn't have a big advantage, it's fine, you know, he's gonna win that fight.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
And it looks like, yeah, Astral got that one. So now it's a 4-2. Next round should be the win. So we're point match for Astral. Astral is just gonna try and close it. And defense, last time they won that specific spot. So I'm guessing GG is going to try and do something else. I mean, that's what I would do, right? Don't really want to do the same thing. Last time FESZ completely shut down the push, and now I'm hoping they're not going to try and do the same push. It's a really strong position by Amethyst. It's hard to play. It's really tough to play because you have to know when to rotate out, because if the enemies push the B site, you can't get back to cover. There's no way to get back to cover. You see that angle right there? So you have to have good game sense if you want to go there. And Sledge pushes. Wow, okay, Amethyst doesn't get the kill. So they know they're in B though. They know, and Sledge is very committed. And there you go. Wow, okay, so they're pushing. Thatcher died right there. And Thermite died as well. This is going horribly for GG. It looks like it's a 3v3, but Sledge is completely messed up. He's in a very bad position. He's gonna have to try and get out of there. He has to go to the corner and hit that wall with his sledgehammer, and I'm hoping FPSZ is going to wait for that. Yeah, he's just waiting for that. Exactly what I said. He's waiting for Sledge to hit that wall. And there you go. He picks up the kill. I don't think he knows that he downed him. And IQ is going to try and plant the bomb, actually. Zed hears it, so he's going to go and commit to it. And there you go. That's round for Astral. Nicely done. GG. Strong play. And, you know, just rock solid defense, honestly. They didn't give an inch to their opponents. As soon as the push happened, they reacted really quickly. Zed rotated out of the site that he was defending, and you know, it's just GG from there. Nicely done. Zed with the 13-4. You know, I don't want to sound like a fanboy, but that's really good. All right. So, what's the other map? Cafe. Nice. I'm happy that it's Cafe. I'm actually making my map guide on Cafe. I've been spending so much time on this map. I must understand it correctly now. You guys ready? Nice play, nice play. I mean, you know, as expected, Astral got the win, but you gotta give it to Ganim. No one really expected them to do that well. I thought it was pretty close in the early phase of the game, and from there, I mean, it went a little bit downhill for Ganim. Okay, and Astral, ready? Okay, there you go. Start now. Let's go. Cafe, such a great map. There's so much space, so much room to move around, and that's why roamers are so strong on this map. Your casting is really good. That's that's the opposite. That's someone. Anyway, thank you. This is my first time. I learned quickly, so it should be fine. They selected Bar, so that's actually a first pick. That's very, I guess you would say suspicious. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not in the loop all of that much anymore, so I'm guessing this is the meta game. I've seen Orbit do it as well. You know, first pick Bar, and yeah, I mean, it looks like a strong position. It's just that the skylight is, you know, it's so strong. Like it's just so much crossfire that you can get from there. You know, for example, you get the west side of the building, then you can go on the skylight, and then you jump down, you hide behind the bomb, and then you can fight the east side. So I don't know. We'll see how they decide to defend. Let's see the reinforcement status. They make a hole through the freezer to the stairs to get extra crossfire, I guess. And all right, we'll see how it works out for them. All right, let's jump on the recruit shield again. It's fun to see. So he's gonna go and repel. Oh yeah, recruit shield is, I forgot, recruit shield is awesome to look in the skylight because you're invincible basically. The only way that the enemies can take you out is if they throw a C4 on you, a nitro cell. You're really safe from here. They can't shoot your head, and it's free scouting basically. You know, recruit shield is very good at scouting. It's not the pusher that everyone makes it seem to be, and this is exactly how you get in there. He sees that there's way too much barbed wire, so he's gonna call. You know, he's gonna tell his team that there's way too much barbed wire to even attempt to jump from skylight. And nicely done with the headshot. You know, he got a little lucky, but he deserves that kill. So it looks like they are in the 3rd floor already. They have a lot of ground for like a minute and 10. The diffuser is stuck though. Thermite's gonna have to go and pick it up, wasting a little bit of time, but that's fine. Zed picks up a kill with the MAC-10, the SMG-11, such a great gun. And there you go. They're trying to get some more ground. The recruit shield with this distraction, such a good double team that we're seeing right now. Oh, but he goes down. He should be safe though. There's a reinforced wall to his right, but he doesn't go there. Astral's just picking Astral's just winning all of their 1v1s. There was not much to it right now. Like, they just won all of their 1v1s. They just got in and wrecked faces. I guess it's their confidence. You know, they're gaining confidence and they're just pushing so aggressively. It seems like Gadim was not ready for that push. I mean, you gotta give it to Astral. You know, they won their 1v1s, and it seemed like they had a good strat. They got the west wall, and then from there they were able to double team the guys in freezer, and the guys in freezer were committed, so they couldn't really get out, right? Because if you get out of freezer, you get killed by the skylight. In that situation, no one was skylight, but the defenders can't know this, and so you know, you can't say that it was a bad move to send freezer or whatever. You just you know, skylight is such a good position to be in. For like a flanker basically. You know, you wait until the fight happens and then you jump on that vent thing, and then you jump on the middle of the screen, the pipe, well, not the pipe but the metal thing, and then you jump down and you lose no HP, and as you're falling down you can actually aim, and so that's why it's a good good position to be in. You can get in there in like 5 seconds, and you can shoot as you're falling down. So it looks like Astral is playing it fairly standard. They're gonna go for the train. You know, this is exactly what you would expect anyone to do. Train room, engine room, and then from there they're just going to flank a lot because train is on the 2nd floor, right? So 2nd floor is easy to flank from because you have the 3rd floor and then you have the 1st floor to put roamers in. Basically want to store roamers where the enemies are going to pass without looking. So for example, the freezers is in a good position. A good example of that would be you hide Frost in the freezer or Jaeger in the freezer, and then what you do is you wait until the enemies go and get the 3rd floor, which is exactly what they're going to try and do. Got him right now. I would expect them to do that. And then when the attacking team gets the trapdoor here, you flank them. And it looks like Astral's got the 3rd floor, and the attackers are not pushing the 3rd floor. This is very, very weird. This is not what I'm used to see. So let's see how that plays out. They're not trying to get the trapdoors above the train room. They're trying to clear the 1st floor first, and Sav is wasting so much of their time right now. Look at the clock ticking down. Sav is just having the biggest smile on his face, and he's just happy to be a pain, really. He doesn't have to get kills to be worth, you know. If you waste like 3 minutes, not 3 minutes, a minute and a half, sorry, then you know that's all good. And he's such in a safe position too. As soon as Sav thinks that he's gonna get flanked, he just goes up the stairs and he's back on the A site. Let's go and watch him. There you go. He's back on the A site, covering the stairs. Ooh, he might get a kill here. And he doesn't quite get the headshot. I'm sure he lit them. He lit him though. And there you go. He's trying to see if the shield is still there. The shield is not there, so he's probably calling his team that they, the enemy team, are pushing the second floor. There you go. He picks up one. The shield cannot look in all directions at the same time, so he's gonna get picked off here. Actually, no, they don't have murder holes on the right wall, so they're good. Nice try with the flank here, Zed. And Zed is just running away. Wow, he escaped. And now he's in a 1v1 against the shield. Zed got 2, and there you go. He's going to try and get the last one, and he gets him while he is flashed. Nicely done by Zed. There you go with the 3K. Yet again, Zed, the man of the hour. Nicely played. He was flashed. I'm pretty sure he was completely flashed there, so. Nicely done. You're only plat 1. What happened? Oh. I don't want to talk too much about it, but last stream, I played for 4 hours, and every time we would win, I left the game thinking that it registered the stats. But every time I didn't know, and it was counting as a abort, basically. So yeah, guys. I think there was a patch recently, and so when you win in ranked, don't leave until it's like, until the game kicks you out of the stats, okay? And that's a pro tip from Serenity 17. I learned it the hard way. You can watch the last stream for 4 hours and a half or something like that. I left games over and over again. So, rip ranked. Alright, so they're gonna go and train. It looks like, you know, the bar just didn't work out for them. They're gonna go train, which is the safe bet. They're not gonna try and surprise the enemy yet again. It didn't quite work out for them last time. Alright, so let's see. Sav is actually pushing yet again. Sav is just, you know, playing the recruit shield every opportunity he gets, so let's see him again. They're gonna get the trap door right here. There you go. And then he's going to jump down, and they're going to go and grab the second floor, and they're going to get all of the trap downs. The trap doors, sorry. Welcome, Matt. Nicely played. But Sav saw it last round, and so, you know, he learned it. So he knew about it. So, okay, here's what's going to happen. Third floor, so we have Doc. Wow, okay, so Doc is hidden right here. This is actually a okay position. It's just that the shield, he might get droned by someone. I mean, laundry is something that you want to drone all the time because it's such a good spot to flank from. And once you're droned, there's no way to get out of there. You're completely stuck, right? So it's just gonna be really hard to get out of there if he gets droned. So we'll see what Astral does. Oh, he got the kill. So yeah, he died. Left side, he knows where he died from. So Zed is going to try and get the kill, and he does. The MAC-10 is such a good weapon, and there you go. He just out DPS's him. Nicely done by Zed. So he's in a 4. Frost is in a 4v1, and got him is just falling apart as Frost is getting crossfired to death. That was about the luckiest pistol kill. Sorry, bro. That was nasty. And there you go. Frost picks up 1, but there's just too much crossfire on her. She doesn't quite get the clutch. That's what's so fun about the recruit shield. You know, as the game is right now, it's a bit like playing the lottery, but it's fun lottery because, you know, when you win a lot more than the real lottery, and when you win, it's so satisfying to get the hit mark or headshot mark. And that's gonna become a meme, I think. What I just said. So nicely done by Astral. They're just brutal right now. It looks like they just know exactly what Gotham is gonna do, right? I mean, they're just showing up. They know exactly what position Gotham is gonna be in, and everything's working out for them. They're just winning their fights, and that's something that, you know, a commentator can't really. I can't really talk much about. They're just winning their fights. Every time there's a one-on-one situation, they just win. And strategy-wise, you know, there's a bit of strategy in 1v1 engagements. Of course, some positions are more advantaged than others, but it looks like Astral is just, you know, brutal. It doesn't look like they're out positioning got him all that much. The first round, yes, they did outposition them, but you know, the last round, got him placed himself in that situation. Okay, so let's see where Thermite is. Thermite has the bomb. Thermite is actually a very good bomb carrier. So let's talk about Thermite a bit. In the meanwhile, Thermite is an operator that you want, and as Sav gets 1 kill, nicely done. So Thermite is an operator that you don't want him to die, like, ever. You know, you want to protect Thermite as much as possible until he gets the breach that he needs. And so him having the bomb just makes sense, right? He's gonna be really careful. Why not give him the bomb? And so that's usually what you want to try and do. And it looks like the recruit shield thought he had a I don't think it was a recruit shield. I don't know. Someone thought he had a breach charge and he threw a flashbang instead. That's just funny. Well, there you go. That's how you get in the B site from the skylight. You jump on the metallic bar that's on the side of the window, and then you don't lose any HP. If you don't jump on it, you'll lose 25 HP. Alright, so Zed, we're gonna look at Zed because Zed might be, no, actually, let's look at Doc here. He might get in a fight soon. So there's windows right in front of him, right there, yeah, and he might get in a fight soon. This is gonna get breached. He might have heard him. And Pennypecker looks like got the flank on the west side, so got him won the fight on the west side, and it looks like Doc is just pushing back, so he's gonna play it very passively. Let's look at Gunavik. Gunavik is really active right now. He's trying to push the site, get an angle on Doc. He knows where Doc is. See, he's looking at the right direction. He probably saw him earlier, and now they're in a 3v3 situation. And the only guy that's on in the building right now as an attacker is Kenzie, and actually Kenzie's using the AR-33 with the iron sight. I can't. There's no way this is not. Yeah, there's no way this is like on purpose. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe he just messed up his choice. Whatever. He might have, you know. Maybe he wanted the shield. Nice flick there. Nice flick. Nice reaction time. He picks up the kill. See, that's what they need. They need to win the 1v1s. Those fights. That's what they need right now. They're in a 2v2 situation. It looks like they're going to stick together. He's going to peek with the AR-33 iron sight. And they have 15 seconds, so they have to push. Doc picks up the kill. And now, yeah, Astral just picks up the kill. Sorry, I wasn't fast enough on the trigger here. But, you know, everyone kind of understand what happened. Thermite had 10 seconds to get the 2 kills, and he just had to push. So, nicely done. Yet again, by Astral, completely destroying got him. It's, you know, it's got to be emotions at that point, you know. They did a really good job on Hereford base, and now this has got to feel like, you know, really depressing. They almost had that round, and that's what they needed. They needed to win a round before Astral gets the 4-0 mark, and now it's gonna be super tough to come back because they can't lose a single round, right? So yeah, like I said, got him. Almost had that round. They just almost had it, and then it slipped.
Bomb located by attackers.
The names are switched. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get something figured out because the blue team is switched every time, right? I might actually take it off. I'm gonna take it off because it's false information. Well, for this round, I'm gonna keep it, and then I'm gonna take it off because it's just false information. If someone gets on the stream, he might be, you know, this might be the wrong thing that's showing up. I'm gonna figure that out for the next match, I suppose. Okay, so in this case, Thatcher is actually the bomb carrier here. He might actually give the bomb to Thermite. Thermite might be asking for the bomb right now. Or maybe their plan is to push this room. So okay, I'll tell you what their plan is right now. They might actually want to push the A site and plant the bomb right while their welcome map is. And this is actually a really cool place to plant the bomb because you can go outside and then the attackers, the defenders have to go outside to kill you to get a chance at defusing the bomb. So they might try and do that. Almost missed the drone, but he gets it. And then he's gonna try and scout the third floor. Not much of interest. Let's see what's going on right now. So really slow play by by the attackers. We have Sov, which he is alone right now, and he's just pushing confidently. See, that's confidence right now. I mean, he pushed confidently until his team got on the third floor. Thermite got the trapdoor, and now Thermite can play aggressive. He can throw some grenades in the train. He should get that kill here. No, he doesn't get anything actually. And nicely done, nicely done. Doc almost with the kill, but he doesn't quite get it. See, that's what I was saying. Astral winning their 1v1s, and so they don't need insane strategy when that happens. Frost is about to flank though. That could be a big play here. She's behind pretty much everyone. Now, okay, that guy's gonna relay the information, and there you go. They're collapsing on him now. Nice communication. She's gonna try and get Thermite here, but she doesn't quite get him. So that would have been really cool to see her, you know, doing some great work. And now he's in a 1v4 situation. He's gonna try and clutch it, but there you go. Sov with the final kill of the final match of got him against Astral. Astral really playing it good, you know, really like strong play by them, winning all the 1v1s. Strategy wise, you know, I guess they were a little bit on top, but what I feel happened there is just, you know, Astral on top of their game, you know, just reaction wise, aiming wise, and just they just played better individually.